CR Wrestling Commentary, G1 Climax 30, Day 2. Your host, Cedric and Cedra. And we're going to do this different. We're going to do comments different because that's how we're going to do it. We're going to do Day 1, we're going to do comments, then we're going to go into the matches. All right? We're going to see how this works out so far. So I'm going to read all of this because I'm usually interested anyway. And so if you watch Day 1 or you listen to what we had to say about Day 1, then you won't be so lost in what I'm about to say and, read here from the comment section. So, Zemo times 2 says, I skipped Will versus Yujiro. You have a wrestler who has to cheat to beat Young Lions versus the most overrated wrestler in the world. I just did not care. And I'm like, I can't disagree. Mm-mm. I can't. Will Ospreay has an amazing look, and he's coming along. But being overrated, yes, he is. He needs to be rated first, because he's growing, he's learning. But remember, he's only as hype as he is by the people because he was garbage wrestling and doing it like crazy, non-stop flips, flops, fly, and that's why he got the name Aerial Assassin. Mm-hmm. You can't do that well and do actual pro wrestling, but he's learning. So give him time. The fans overhype him, and because the fans overhype him, the company wants to make him look good so the fans don't hate the company. But the company needs to say, look, fans, you need to mature up some. You need to mature up, stop being little smarts and just watch some wrestling. That's what the company needs to do. Okay, he says, I cared more about Cobb versus Tai Chi than any match Will is in. Okay, that almost sounds like you slighting on Cobb and Tai Chi. Tai Chi versus Jeff Cobb, versus Jeff was good. Tai Chi actually looks motivated to win the G1 this year, and he won clean. Yes, he did. He did win clean. Now, he tried to cheat, but it was in the middle of the ring, no ropes, no nothing. It happened. Okay, Jeff still gets tired very easily. Yes. Yeah, pudgy fit. He got the athletics, but he doesn't have the maximum endurance.
But his endurance is better than it's been in the past.
Yes. Remember last G1? Oh, he was burned out in the first match. Mm-hmm. And that's because he had to fly from states to Japan and other stuff. Okay, let's see. He still needs to work on his figure issues, but he still looks good. At least Cobb has a beard, unlike Tama. He should not have gotten rid of it. We agree. Watching Strong last time, I was like, no beard, Tama, slowly growing on me.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, of course you are. You don't understand these things. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Stay over there and eat your food. Leave me alone, Tai Chi lover.
I got your Tai Chi lover.
I know you do. Actually, I got the Tai Chi lover because I'm with her. Mm-hmm. Okay, finally, Cedra is giving Tai Chi some credit. I am starting to like Tai Chi more and more every day. I cannot wait to see Tai Chi versus Suzuki. That is the G1 match I want to see most of all.
I want to see that beating.
Damn.
Look. He doesn't pay attention to Tai Chi. How can you have a whole being in your faction and you never seem to interact with them? We've seen him talk. He's tagged with Zack. He's tagged with Desperado. He's tagged with Nobu. You see him speak to these individuals.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him speak to Tai Chi?
No.
You ever seen him really look at him?
Listen, if you confess how much that you're starting to like Tai Chi, maybe Suzuki-san will lighten up and like him too.
Suzuki-san ain't got to do a damn thing but be surly and die. I was like, we ain't got to go for that.
Here you go. Okay. Suzuki versus Ishii was great. No surprise. Sadly, neither of them will win the G1.
Yeah.
No surprise. I have not watched Fighting Spirit yet, but it looks pretty good. Fighting Spirit is okay. I don't like the garbage wrestlers they got, but I'm hoping that they train these people up from the indie crap that they've been in and get them on a pace schedule. get them to, pace themselves, learn themselves better. Because some of them, about 4 of them, piss me off to no end. But wrestling on Friday night is why I'm enjoying the fighting spirit stuff. I miss wrestling on Friday night. Bring me back to the NWA days. You gonna say something, girl?
So, when it comes to the garbage wrestlers that is showcased in the beginning of New Japan Strong, here's the problem. If you got a barrel of apples have all been beaten with hammers, and that's all the apples you got in the world, you got to pick the least damaged apples.
And that's what they did. And I can see that. But that was a very good analogy. That was spot on.
Thank you.
Almost made me feel like I was a heel for a second, which I wasn't.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, White versus Shingo was very good. White looked so happy to be back in Japan. You can see it on his face.
Mm-hmm.
I think White is going to win the G1 this year and face Naito at Wrestle Kingdom. If that happens, the fans will riot. White plays the heel very well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. I don't know if you noticed this, Zemo. Jay White was really trying his damnedest to get the fans to hate him.
Yep.
They're so happy to see him back. And he's so happy to be back. And he's like, wait a minute, you're cheering me? He's like, I got to turn you against me. And he tried. There's so many points in that match where I could just take a screenshot and just be like, right here, he was looking at the crowd like, what are you doing? Why are you cheering me?
Jay right now has got the Tamatanga effect. They don't like him, but they very much enjoy not liking him.
Yes, the cool heel.
Yeah, he don't have that he had before. COVID-19,
they miss him.
They can't miss you if you don't go away.
Yep.
So, yep.
Okada versus Kota was good, but I'm tired of Okada. We agree.
Yeah.
All of his matches feel the same and is boring. No offense to Kota, but his match against Okada should have been the second match or third match, not the main event.
Kota didn't break a sweat.
Yeah, Kota, he might have sweated a little bit.
I watched the whole match.
His hair was wet.
His hair was not wet. His neck was a little wet after the bell.
Man, she be studying some dudes, don't she?
I am a heterosexual female.
I don't get what you is.
You're
gonna be what I tell you to be.
You looking at booty over there, so shit. But
girls got great asses.
So I was watching the whole match. Okay, Okada was working. He was sweaty.
Yeah.
Kota just barely broke a sweat, like I said earlier. His body was mostly dry. If Kenny Omega was here, he would have got a nice dry feel down because the man wasn't wet. His hair wasn't messed up. You know Kota didn't have a hard match if his hair ain't fucked up.
I ain't gonna disagree with none of that. Nah, I can't.
And it was freshly done too. He could have, gone to the mirror, kind of messed it up a little bit, and gone to the club or something. He was good to go.
Yeah. I can't disagree with Zemo though when it comes to what he's saying about Okada, because it's like same old, same stuff.
Tired.
But like I say, I give Okada the credit of, he knows how to wrestle. He got all his fundamentals. He's great. I'm just sick of him.
Mm-hmm.
He says, I think I might just skip all of his G1 matches this year and move on to the matches I want to see. Hey, look, man, you do that, I got nothing against it. Do you, boo? You know what? You know we gonna cover the matches, though. You know we gonna cover the match, so you ain't got to watch it. You just listen to us. We ain't gonna try to hate on Okada. We're gonna try to be neutral or positive. We will try. I'm wondering how hard I'll try. In any case,
you'll try as hard as I'll try with Tai Chi.
He says, who do you think will win the G1 this year? All right. The candidates, and then we'll move on to the matches since we got it loading. Will Ospreay, Okada Kazuchika, Naito Tetsuya, Jay White. That's it.
Did Kota win last year?
I don't know. Kota got a chance. Those 5 got a chance. They got a chance. Honestly, we haven't sat down and just looked at the brackets yet.
Is Sonata in this?
Yes, he is. In the same one with Naito.
Okay,
Sonata ain't going over. Sonata is not going over. Sonata might get... How many participants in each block?
I don't know. We need to pay more attention to the blocks when they're going over them.
Yeah, but here's the thing. In general, Sonata will get 8 points minimum. That's about it. That lets you know he's mid-card to upper mid-card status in New Japan's eyes. Point system is where they see you usually.
Evil would get about 12.
Oh, Evil's going to be up there.
Yeah.
Now, if they want to do anything, they'll have Evil versus Okada. And then Evil beat Okada and go back after Naito at Wrestle Kingdom. That's what they'll do. That would be all right. I ain't saying great. It will be all right. I'm just saying that. What you think?
I'm feeling bad about Sonata.
Because they're not going to give him a chance.
It's fucked up that Evil got the titles before Sonata did. It's fucked up that Sonata is so good that he puts the same motherfuckers over and over again, and then when it's over, he walks to the back like, "Yep, go to the club." It's not even.
He's not even working hard out there because he knows what's going to happen. But we'll look at the brackets and try to narrow it down to what we think. I've been busy with a whole lot of stuff right now. CR Fire Pro Typhoon's in 2020 week 8 is still. What's the point of me for? It still is not rendering, but uploading to YouTube. It's going to take a long time for that to happen. I don't know why. I guess the internet is slow. But yeah, we've been doing this for 11 minutes, so let's get done with this show because we're going to probably do these in a quick, fast, and hurry kind of thing. So, you know what I'm saying. Let's roll. All right, so this next match, well, first match, Yoshihashi versus Juice Robinson. And I was like, you know what? Juice finna lose.
I thought it was gonna lose too. It looked weird.
This match was good.
It was good.
The way they wrestled, I would have put this match number 3. We have to wait till the other matches to see if that holds true, but they wrestled hard. And Juice Robinson laid chops in. That first chop sounded like a gun went off. I mean, good grief. It was, because I wasn't looking, and then it's like smacking. It was so loud. Like, what the?
Yoshihashi worked so hard in this match. He put everything on this motherfucker except for karma.
Juice kept blocking it.
He did so well.
And Cedra said, not Juice, but Yoshihashi would never have lost this well before, and he wouldn't.
He wouldn't have.
He had a serious work ethic in this loss.
You could really see that he wanted it.
And that's what's amazing. Ooh, Sonata coming out looking. Oh, look at that! All jazzed up. I'm happy that Yoshihashi, because even though he lost, it's still a push. It's not that you lose.
Yeah, it's a definite push because his display was fantastic.
Yes, and I just hope he doesn't keep losing.
I hope not either.
But it's great to see Juice Robinson back. He looked strange, younger. He looked like a young Sting in the face, you know, on his intro. And then I was like, what's he really going for? Village People or something like that? And
who knows? They look like Bagwell.
Yeah, it looked like Bagwell when he was flexing in the ring.
A little bit of George Michaels back from the heyday. I don't know.
But I'm glad to see that he's all right. You know, actually, I'm glad to know that anybody is all right. You know, I wish the United States could get out of this COVID-19 thing, but you know what? We just love torment. You know, that's our wrestling opponent. The thing is, we can't really touch it or anything. We can just breathe with it. Good grief. U.S. sucks. In any case, I'm glad Yoshihashi lost as great as he did, because that shows promise, that shows growth, and it shows that New Japan is really looking out for him, you know, at least for this.
Yep.
So, you know, we got B1 producer coming out. So, with that said, y'all, let's roll. All right, so Sonata versus Yano Toru, and this match went different than what I thought it was going to go. I thought it was going to be a bunch of crazy tomfoolery, but no, it was a little bit right down to it, kind of. Yano was getting discovered all the stuff that he had hidden on him.
Yeah.
And look, let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Sonata looked bug nice.
He looked awesome.
I was like, when I looked, I was like, damn, that's young Chono. That's what I saw, young Chono.
And I love his hair color, this platinum grayish color.
And the Sonata is awesome.
Yes, he is.
I mean, he's awesome, but this does not go to Sonata. You know, just like the last match, you know, that went to Juice. You know, he got the Tamikaze on him. This right here goes to...
He got young lioned.
He did. He got young lioned. He got tied to a young lion. Look, I'm not going to spoil the whole sequence. I'm not. But he got tied to a young lion and a count out. I'm not going to tell you what... See, okay, that's... You hear about, oh, now I know. No, you don't know. You got to see it. And you be like, oh, that... You be mad. You be like, man, you don't... But, you know, just saying... Yano, you know, the KOPW winner, being one producer, all this other stuff he's got that I can't understand. I can't really hear
what sort of curry he sells.
Yeah, his damn wares. You know, just selling his wares, and Cedar started that.
He's just peddling his wares.
Yeah, peddling his wares.
You got to make a living.
Yeah. So I mean, this match was not silly, but I saw something that I'm going to try to put in CR Fire Pro. I don't know who I'm going to give it to, but I'm going to have to watch this again, study what Yano did, and then try to put that in there, because I think it's needed.
People forget how awesome of a wrestler Yano is.
I mean, he's brilliant, you know. So, you know, not a long match, but a very intricate, detailed match. And I suggest you watch it.
Yeah.
It's not hilarious, but Yano shows what a heel he is. Really good. Good stuff. Let's roll. All right, so this next match, this features Goto Hiroki versus Kenta. And while there is some beef going, because Cedar was like, they got beef, and I was like, what's the beef? You can explain it real quick if you want.
It's Shibata. Shibata brought Kenta in. Kenta turned on Shibata. Shibata Goto's homeboy. Beef.
There you go. See? It's not hard, people. It's not hard.
Kenta's having a problem because, you know, he's trying to be the bad guy, but everybody was happy to see him. He even had fans out there with signs, so he's not getting the same response.
They're just happy to have him back.
They're just happy for him to be back.
What, you know, give it a little bit. They'll be like, boo. You know, Kenta had to boo them.
Yeah, and they clapped.
Yeah.
They clapped.
Oh, man. This match was scientific.
It was very systematic. It was not flashy. It was, I'm going to cause you pain.
And Kenta, with those middle kicks, those round kicks, targeted the arm. The main fight, primarily the bicep. And he took a lot of Goto power away from him.
And the shoulder.
That shoulder, that bicep, not so much the forearm. Some people work the forearm. If it's like MMA, they'll work that forearm and elbow area more than anything else. But it wasn't necessarily back and forth. It was mainly a Kenta match.
Yeah. It
was an extremely slow one-sided fight. But
Goto's on the defense all the majority of the time.
Yeah, and I liked how Goto was trying to fight back, but it just, you could see it wasn't enough. I think it did good.
You can see that Kenta has gotten his shit back.
He got his haircut. He got his mojo back.
He got his mojo back. He's far better than he was when he first got to New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah,
the time away for the pandemic did him a world of good.
Yep. And I think this is going to be the main event now?
I suppose.
I mean, the volume's down, so I can't hear.
We haven't seen Naito yet, so no. It's not the main event.
Zack Sabre Jr. versus Evil. Yeah, so that sounds like a main event to me.
Yeah, but we haven't seen Tanahashi. We haven't seen Naito.
Yeah, there you go. Main event for that. Ow, damn. Okay, that hurt. Pulled the skin right off my lip. That hurt. So, This match, Goto loses, Kenta goes over, Omoflata crossface. I mean, that roll back to the middle of the ring of doom. And
Yeah, of doom.
Goto had to surrender.
He had
to
no
it.
choice.
All right. I mean, with that said, y'all, we're gonna get to this match here. There goes Cockatogo.
Yeah.
Spoiler club. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whatever, motherfucker. Whatever. You know. Okay, let's roll. All right. So, Evil versus Zack Sabre Jr. And
it just didn't matter who got their ass whooped in this one. They're both heels.
Yeah, they're both heels. But let me explain something. Zack Sabre Jr. is going to stay a heel. Suzuki-gun, okay. But Evil is so much of a heel. Zack Sabre Jr. became the babyface.
Mm-hmm.
They was chanting his name, stomping his rhythm. They was chanting. They was wanting Zack Sabre Jr. to survive, to come back, to win. This is how you create a babyface. A great babyface. Zack twisted Evil all to begotten hell. He did everything. Evil brutalized Zack. It was a straight up, they gave each other everything in that ring. They did everything. And, well, damn, Tanahashi look all, he looks revitalized.
Yep. Like he tipped the stylist.
Yeah, he tipped the stylist today. I am impressed by both of these guys. Zack Sabre Jr. has learned how to put those, because we was watching him. Yeah, he's been doing it for so long. But Zack Sabre Jr. has learned how to snap those submissions on instantly. Now, the problem is, yeah, usually in wrestling, we put a move on too fast, the crowd can't really follow. But when they know your style, they know what you're going to do, then they can appreciate seeing what you're doing. It's like, oh, he got that on quick, which is how we were. That's great. But the problem with this match is the fact that Zack Sabre Jr. was placed as a babyface, not because he really did anything. No, just how vile Bullet Club was. Okay, Evil. And Cock Togo. Dick Togo, honestly, he did his job well. I like Dick Togo. I like him. I do. In terms of, pro wrestling. I don't know the dude. I think that New Japan and other organizations should really take a look at this match. We all know how awesome Zack is. We all know how awesome Evil is, but take a look at this match and watch, because being a heel, a super heel, means that any heel that goes against you turns into a babyface. But what you're going to do now, because Zack going to go back to being a jackwad and, being booed and, imagine someone so bad you forget how bad the other guy is. People need to really take notice of Evil. They really do. He's extremely underrated. He's always been.
Yep.
I get it. Watanabe was not exactly the greatest, but he has come a long way. And that needs to be taken notice of. Yeah, he won the titles, but he didn't keep the titles.
Nope.
So that shows that he was just transitional. He was just there. How's it look on you? You did well. I think.
But he held him, and you can't take that away.
You can't take it away. His name and his image is etched on that forever. With that said, let's get to the main event. Let's roll. All right, this is your main event. Tanahashi Hiroshi versus Naito Tetsuya. And I would like to give this a 5 stars, but I can't, because I saw too many errors and too many little points where they had to help each other, so can't give it 5 stars. I just can't. If I didn't see that stuff, I would give this 5 stars. I would. Tanahashi performed beautifully. Working with Ibushi has revitalized this man. Tanahashi, he found ways to leap and land without jacking up his knees. Going into this match, I was like, Tanahashi gonna lose, mainly because Naito's on chase. He's got the titles, but he's also on chase to hold them to have a worthy opponent.
Yeah.
Tanahashi always
loses the first match.
Always.
In G1.
G1, he loses his first match,
Mm-hmm.
Which is good. It can give him that underdog comeback thing, you know, if they go that route. But when it comes to Naito, as this match started, I said, look, I don't know what it is about Naito, but when Tanahashi goes against him, he's got some kind of thing.
He's surly. He's not that smiling, happy, you know, let's wrestle. He's like, I'm gonna do my best to damage you, and he did. He did.
He jacked him up. He's still working his legs out.
Mm-hmm. Tanahashi worked on his knees the way Zack worked on Tanahashi's knees. And when it comes down to Tanahashi, I usually don't prescribe to the stars thing, but Tanahashi put forth a 5-star effort.
Yes,
and
he did.
I think it has to do with the fact that he's 43, so New Japan's gonna want to, you know, put him out to pasture. So he's had begun to see himself the way New Japan sees him,
which is what happens to all the fourth generation.
Whereas when it comes to Koda and being tagged with him, it took him some time, but he began to see himself the way Koda sees him.
Yes.
And so that allowed him to be able to rise to what he can do.
Go ahead and pause it if you can. I want to hear Naito talk. Don't know what he's saying, but I like to listen to him because everything is the most important thing on the planet.
Yeah, it allowed him to rise to what he can do, not what he could do. You just have to modify a few things, and whatever Koda's got him doing is working. I don't know if he's injecting crack in his knees or just the workout regimen, because they're both all, you know, chiseled up. And of course, you know, when it comes to Naito always gives a extremely consistent and stellar performance, whether he wins or whether he loses. So Tanahashi performing far better than he has in years just forced Naito to fight that much harder, because Naito was on the defense about 70% of the match.
Tanahashi, you weren't listening. Anyone listening that saw this match was going to see this match. I'll tell you what happened at the part that I like the most. Me and Cedra love this stuff. But Tanahashi put on that elevated Texas clover hole after a slurry of goddamn dragon screws, just tearing those knees up. But that elevated Texas clover hole was nasty.
It was. He got way down deep.
He had a perfect wide base,
and he was able to hold it. He held Naito in that move for a long time.
And here's the thing: when a move is applied, people only care that the opponent taking the move is showing how much pain they're in. No, you don't even care how much pain Naito is in. You are pulled into the severity of the move by seeing and hearing Tanahashi apply that grip stronger, stoop deeper. It's just, you're like, ugh, you can't help but to do that, because it's just
nasty.
It's nasty, and we love that type of stuff. He did that well. I don't think when they look back at this match, they're gonna be like, you know, Tanahashi should have won. My bad. No, they don't admit their mistakes. Tanahashi should have won. He really should have. You look at this match, Tanahashi should have won. He had the most damage placed on someone. He had the nastiest looking stuff placed on someone. He performed the most consistent. Tanahashi really should have won this match, and New Japan needs to stop looking down on the older wrestlers.
And see, if Tanahashi had won this match, he would have got crucified the whole time. and really got his knees fucked up and everything. So to be quite honest, I don't mind he lost.
That's weird,
away.
ain't it?
Yeah.
Because if he won, he would be the one getting beat on. That's
Yeah.
kind of the thing you notice.
Yeah.
And I tried to see Cedric, goddammit, exposing the business. I try not to explain that shit or show that shit, but goddammit, you know.
I want Tanahashi to be able to walk on the streets of Japan and look creepily at women. So
y'all ain't seen the commercial. Y'all don't know what you're talking about.
It's such a creepy commercial that they had this poor man do.
That's so creepy.
And they put too much makeup on him. He looks fake. Anyway, he walked away. He got aided, but it wasn't because my knees are fucked up. He got dropped on his head.
High fly flow from the top rope to the outside. That knee hit that concrete, but he didn't hold his knees. So he got something fixed, or he's learning to not grab them. Either way, Tanahashi, he lost the way Yoshihashi lost.
Exactly, he lost well.
Yes.
He looked really, really good. And nobody can down this performance, not even the slightest. Tanahashi looked great.
Amazing. Well, day 3 isn't up that we know of.
I don't think it's happened yet.
11:59, almost 12 a.m. CR Fire Pro Typhoons in 2020. Week 8 is up. Next week will be the big event. Choices got to be made, and I can't say anything until...
I have to watch it tomorrow. I can't watch it tonight.
Yeah, she's too whipped, because she a woman and she got to go to sleep. She can't hang. She can't hang.
What the fuck? None of that made sense. Not
Then stay up and watch the show.
Not one word.
Stay up and watch the show.
No.
Then that's the problem. You're a woman. You can't deal.
That's if I come over there and bite you on the forehead, you're gonna think I did you wrong.
You trying to make me look like New Jack or something? Like Devon Dudley?
Keep talking that shit. You're gonna be looking just like
what
him.
the fuck?
I got Cuisinart knives in there. I'll fuck you up, put you back together.
What's wrong with you? That's what I gotta deal with.
What you got? Because you talk that shit.
She beats me when we're not talking.
I do. I beat him every day and twice at midnight. It's
what the
coming.
fuck?
Yeah, it's midnight, ain't it?
See, why you say it like that?
Because you look like, oh shit, it might happen.
I look out like it's 12 o'clock. It's 12:01. My beating is late. Because she a woman. She can't do it.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. I got Skylinks and Double Deal over here.
I don't care.
What do you mean you don't care? That's over $100-some.
If they were sharing someone's birthday salt, they protect you.
What the fuck? Why you throwing shit at me? See, this is what I got to deal with. This is what I deal with. Abuse.
Abuse.
It's abuse.
You talk shit.
I haven't said anything wrong. This match, fun break. But this match, Naito goes over. It was a sloppy Destino, that somersault DDT, reverse DDT, and then he had to get another one. I'm a little upset with Naito because I'm tired of him using the Northern Light Bomb as a setup for that. Northern Light Bomb is a beautiful, awesome, spectacular move of justice.
Of justice.
Yes.
I think that you are a bit biased.
And you know what? That's one of my least favorite moves. And think about how I talk about it. Oh man, Naito win. We're gonna listen to his end speech and stuff, and then I'm gonna start working on. I'm gonna play Minecraft so I can come down a little bit because I'm just I'm in the mood, but I've been masking it. I've been sick. I've been ill. It's just, I'm trying to sound like I'm not fucked up, I'm trying to, so that's the deal. But this one's gone at just over 30 minutes. We're going to, we chilled, we played. We hope y'all enjoyed this. We hope you watched the show, New Japan G1 Climax 30. Hope you watched that and hope you enjoy those matches because they are really worth it. And hope you enjoyed.
They've been really good.
Yeah, and hope you enjoyed our commentary. And if you did, please share it. Share Twitter, wherever you are for social media. Let your peoples know about it, whatnot. Hey, we do this out of love and stuff. We ain't making money off this on YouTube. We ain't making money off of this. Period. We've got no sponsor or anything. I'm just doing what I love doing. So, that said, this has been Cedric and Cedric for CR Wrestling Commentary. G1 Climax 30, Day 2. Good night, everyone.